Review of the solving proportions assignment. I'll start with number 2. So remember to start with cross multiplication. R times 6 would give you 6R. Then you would multiply 5 times 19. And this would get you 95. Next up, remember, you want to do the opposite operation. This is 6 times R. So you do the opposite of 6 times R. You would divide by 6 on the left, and you would divide by 6 on the right. So you would take in your calculator 95 divided by 6. Make sure you put the 95 first. You'd cancel out these 6's. You'd be left with R equals, and on the calculator it comes out to a decimal. I'm going to round it to 15.83. That'd be your final answer for the letter R. Let me now show number 3. So this one's a little more difficult because you have to use the distributive property. You can first do 5 times v minus 10. Remember, this is distributive property. So you put 5 on the outside and v minus 10 on the inside. So from there, you would use the distributive property. You would multiply 5 times v first. You'd get 5v. Then 5 times negative 10. That'd give you negative 50. You're distributing that 5 in. Then you would take the 19 times 1 equals 19. Then you have a two-step equation. So your two-step equation, you want to get rid of this minus 50. To get rid of the minus 50, you do the opposite operation, which is plus 50. Plus 50 on the left, and then also plus 50 on the right. These two will cancel each other, negative and positive 50. You'll be left with 5v equaling 19 plus 50 is 69. Then from there, you want to solve for v. You have 5v, 5 times v. So divide by 5 on both sides. Divide by 5 and divide by 5. So put 69 divided by 5. And you should get 13.8. Remember, these 5's on the left would cancel. That's why you're left with v equaling the division of those two numbers. Next one I'll do is number 5. So for this one, 1 times k plus 23. You can set up the distributive property, but you'll see that it's not really necessary because it's just 1 times this, 1 times that. So you can just rewrite k plus 23. But if this was a different number like 3 or something else, then you would need to multiply and distribute. Then you multiply across this way diagonally, 4 times 8, 32. So now you'll have a one-step equation. Subtract 23 on the left, subtract 23 on the right. Because here you have a plus, so to get rid of, you subtract. Opposite operation, cancel. 23 minus 23 is 0. K equals 32 minus 23. That gives you 9. I'll do one more. Number 9. So remember, distributive property for this one, because you have to do 2 times c minus 19. Distribute 2 times c minus 19. Distribute in 2 times c, 2c. 2 times negative 19 would be negative 38. Distribute that 2 in. Then you would do 5 times 11, which is 55. Now you have another two-step equation. You first want to get rid of that negative 38. Opposite operation, minus 38, plus 38, plus 38. 38's on the left cancel. Left with 2c equaling 53 plus 58 should give you 93. Then you have 2 times c. So do the opposite of 2 times c, which is divide by 2, divide by 2. 2's on the left cancel. You're left with c. Then you can put in your calculator, 93 divided by 2, and you get 46.5. Remember, you can go on to Schoology and check all your answers. Answers are posted here. They do have them in fraction form here, but you should put them into decimal form by doing the division. So take that next step and do the division of those two numbers, like the one we just did, number 9. We got the correct fraction, 93 over 2, but you'd want to convert that to the decimal, 46.5. So do the division for all of these.